To send letters to applicants, click on the Communications button from the main menu. Click on the first option, Generate Letters. There are 4 options available when sending letters to applicants. The first button on the right-hand side of the screen sends a letter to one applicant. Choose the applicant from the drop-down menu. The current date is automatically displayed as the letter date, but this can be changed if required. Select the letter that you'd like to send out to the applicant. The details of the letter can be changed at this point, and select Sender. When you press the first button, it displays the letter to the applicant. The space at the top is provided for pre-printed stationery. The little line on the left-hand side here allows the user to know where to fold the letter so that the address appears correctly within the windowed envelope. If the database user selects the second option, Preview Letter to Applicant, including errors, this will display the same letter, but at the bottom of this letter, it indicates the information that was missing from the application form. The third button sends a letter to the organisation that the applicant is involved with. This letter includes the errors that were missing from the original form. The second button on the right-hand side of the Generate Letters menu sends a letter to all applicants where the records indicated that a letter was required to be sent to them. Again, the current date is displayed as a letter date. The letter title can be selected from the drop-down list. The sender is selected from the list. The first button will send a letter to this applicant. The second button will send a letter to the applicant, including the errors on the original application form. And the third button sends a letter to the organisation that the applicant is involved in, and the letter will include the errors on the application form. The final button, Cancel All Letter Requests, will cancel all letter requests on the applicant records. The third button sends a letter to all applicants within a category specified by the user. The category is selected from the drop-down list. The letter type is selected. Again, can be changed at this point. The sender is selected. The first button will send a letter to all applicants within that category. The second will send a letter to all applicants, including the errors on the application forms. And the third button will send a letter to the organisation that the applicant is involved in, and the letter will include the errors. The fourth option sends a letter to all applicants within a particular category where a letter required has been set to yes on their record. The applicant category is selected, the letter, the sender. First button sends a letter to all applicants within that category where a letter required is yes. The second sends a letter to all those applicants and includes the errors on the application form. The third letter is sent to the organisations involved, and the last button cancels all letter requests of the applicants within that category.